I feel like it's been a few projects since I've uploaded a real-time soldering video to help show new or aspiring stained glass artists how I solder. So today, that's just what we're doing. If you're a seasoned pro, this video may not be for you. But if you're here for the commentary or struggling with soldering like I did when I first started out, let's go over some basics. I turned my soldering iron up from 310 to 360, but I normally solder at 410. The only reason I'm running cooler than normal is because there are a lot of thin pieces in this project, and cooler temps can help prevent the glass from overheating and cracking from the heat. If you're wondering how many passes is too many passes before you get a blowout where the solder melts through into the back, or a heat crack, I feel comfortable recommending no more than 2 to 3 passes before you give that line and surrounding glass a quick 15 to 30 second break. This gives the glass and solder time to cool down before you go back at it. In the meantime, just move around to a different section of your project. When soldering, I like to personally picture my stained glass project as a paint canvas. This is your time as an artist to play around, practice your technique, and get a sense for what works for you. You can try different angles of holding the iron, the speed you move the iron while focusing on smooth motions. What do lines look like with less solder versus more solder and more solder? As long as you remember the 2 to 3 passes rule, you can go over that same line as many times as you want. So have fun with it. Experiment. And if you're still stuck or struggling, I recommend making a video and posting it online, and tag artists like myself and others in the comments to watch and give tips or advice. The best part about reaching out is you find other artists who are helpful, encouraging, and even some that started the same time as you. It's basically a support group. We meet every Tuesday, but it's your turn to bring the snacky snacks. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to tap the follow button if you enjoy seeing stained glass art get created one process at a time. And if you're comfortable or confident in your soldering abilities, I ask that you leave a tip that I missed in the comments section for new artists to read and learn. Rising tides lift all boats, people. Especially the ones rocking Friends of Grizzly flags. Okay, now that we got all those IG shorts and YouTube Reels people out of here, we can have some real fun. So, what y'all watching these days? I started watching The X-Files back in October, and I'm almost done with season 8. So by next month, I'll be looking for a new show. What's the next TV show that I should be watching from episode 1? No wrong answers, and no show is too old. I was thinking Cheers. Like, what's that all about? Okay, I got one more tip. Pay attention where you see me soldering along really close lines. Solder will always want to stick to areas covered in foil. No matter how thin the gap, solder will want to stay separated where there is no foil. But in a few areas where the solder did bridge that gap, you can just swipe at it with the iron, and the soldering iron will remove some of that solder. Just dab that bit that it picked up onto a blank line or fling it off, and then swipe again until the gap is visible. I don't know the science behind it, but it's pretty cool in my opinion.